afternoon, folks. Big Bo with RVs with Big Bo at Parkway RV Center. Guys, have I got one to show y'all today. I mean, I'm talking about the finest motor home you're going to find anywhere in the country for under 40 grand right here at Parkway RV Center. Today we're going to review a 2001 Monaco Diplomat 38D. D as in damn, because that's what you're going to say as soon as you step inside this machine right here. Guys, this is a Tennessee motorhome. I bought it locally. Gentleman has owned it for the last 10 years. He purchased it from his parents 10 years ago, who bought it brand spanking new down in Martinez, Georgia. And it's been kept in the same building since it was new, when they weren't using it. One family owned, 100% completely all original, except they changed one of the TVs out. And the tires, of course. Guys, they don't come no finer than this. I mean, I wish I had 20 2001 Diplomats like this. Just turned 47,000 miles. Has 2 slides. 38 feet long. Has the big 8.3 liter commercial Cummins diesel, the 330 horsepower, 950 pound-feet of torque with a 10,000 pound tow capacity. Let's look around this Monaco Diplomat. If you want this motorhome, be prepared to move very quickly if you want a chance to buy it. Because like I said, you just, for under 40 grand, there's nothing out there like it. Windshields are great. Like I said, this thing's been kept inside with not being used since new. Tires are about 3 years old. We just drove it about 30 miles, I guess, here, and it just did excellent. It's built on the Roadmaster R8C chassis with the 8 airbags and 8 air shocks. This is not the one on the trailing arm recall. That's the RR4R. This is the heavier duty version of it. I've got the generator running, motorhome running. She's a beast, guys. Has a metal roof, 9-layer roof system, 5-layer wall, 5 layers floor, all insulated. Let's that old Cummins go. $7,500 Awning quiet diesel generator. Sorry, it's a little loud back here. Slide toppers in excellent condition. Got the Alcoa wheels. I've got the generator running. I've got the roof airs on. They're ice cold, refrigerator cooling off. What a machine, guys. Got the bra on the front. Got a door awning. I don't think they're around anymore, but I do remember those guys. That's where they bought it new at. The one family owned since new. Power step works perfectly. Got the original carpets in it. Guys, get this. 2001 model, dash air is still cold. And of course, y'all know I'm a sucker for these older motorhomes, especially in this kind of condition. Honestly, guys, if somebody had a museum and this was old enough to put in one, this would be a museum piece. Look at these seats. Never smoked in, never had pets in. Dash airs, cold. 47,273 on the clock. No check engine lights. Got 100 gallons of diesel fuel in it, full tank of diesel fuel. 6-speed Allison. It's got the exhaust brake, highway horn, which is the air horn, You do, I'd blow up. There's some people out there. So I'm gonna assume it works. I don't want to give nobody a heart attack. Generator fires right up, 7.5 Awning. Windshield's perfect. Well, it's a tad under a full tank because we drove it about 30 miles, so minus 30 miles, so minus about 3 or 4 gallons of fuel. Dash is perfect. Driver's seat perfect. Flex steel. And of course the passengers, it's a power recliner, and you can actually swivel these around and use that for extra seating. Got the hydraulic leveling jacks. Wow. Original carpet, not stained up, doesn't need to be replaced. Look at this upholstery, guys. This is the original. I know the colors are a little funky, but definitely got the jungle theme going there. But look at the cushions. Notice they're not mashed down. Look at the leather chase lounge right here. Notice none of the leather's cracked or dried out. They condition this leather. Even the front seats once a year. They're nice and soft. I mean, all the accent pieces, curtains look great. Solid wood cabinets. Look at the headliner. Wow, it's like you step back in time 20 years right here, guys. Look at these ceramic tile floors in the kitchen area. And I see no cracks anywhere. Of course, with those 8 airbags and 8 air shocks, I wouldn't imagine there would be, which means you've got a good riding chassis. Table and chairs, all the lights work. Most of them have been changed out with LEDs. Look at these Corian countertops. All look great. Incredible, guys. Of course, the unit's been winterized. Books and manuals are in here. Stove top doesn't look like it's been cooked on. Microwave, convection oven, clean. Because we parked it, guys, and we rinsed some of the dust off, and that's all. We didn't even wash it. We just rinsed it off and put some Armor All on the tires. The bevel glass is perfect. Fantastic vent fan here in the kitchen area. Refrigerator, which I know works because when we went up and looked at it the other day, he kept it plugged in and on all the time, and it's still nice and cold. In fact, it's under 50, if you can read that right, and I haven't had it on that long. It's been sitting out here a couple hours, so. And I mean, we guarantee it to work anyway. We guarantee the refrigerator and freezer to work, as well as our usual stuff, which is the roof airs, the generator. We guarantee it to run and put out, guarantee the slides to work, and we guarantee the refrigerator and freezer to get to operating temp. So guys, we've checked everything. I've checked everything on it. It's ready to go. This is one you can come in, pay for, take it home the same day. Let's go in here. Bathroom area. It's a walk-through. Good Lord, that air is cold back here. Shower is clean. Let's look around the sky. Look at that. There's nothing up there. No signs of leaks anywhere. Corian tops. Look in here. You've got a elongated electric flush RV toilet, and of course it's porcelain. So you don't see many of those. It's electric. Anyway, I'm not gonna start line dancing here. Washer and dryer hookups. It's never had one. They never had a reason for it. So it's still got the original shelves in there. That's something you can add later on if you want to, but that's entirely up to you. The hookups are there. I like the fact you got the closet all right here. 38D. Man, 110 gallons of fresh water, so definitely big, you know, if you wanted a boondock. I asked him why he was getting rid of it, and he just said, you know what? He said, honestly, he just retired. The guy that we bought this from, whose parents bought it new, he said after using the same motor home for 21 years, he loved the motor home, but he was just ready for something different. So I guess after 21 years, I would be too. Because there's definitely nothing wrong with it, I can tell. This is your other slide out. You've got this big closet in it. You got a queen island bed. AC's blowing icicles back here too. All the day-night shades are in work. They're in great shape. You still got the original small television in here. A little extra storage right here. Storage underneath the bed. I mean, we're standing on top of that big 8.3 liter ISC Cummins diesel right here. And I can carry on a conversation with somebody here if I need to, even with the motor running. That's just how well insulated these Monacos were. Of course, same thing's a Holiday Rambler back then. They were all Monacos, and Beaver and Safari. Just the quality of these older units are just so incredibly high compared to the new ones. It's ridiculous. You know, this unit brand new in 2001 was probably at least 150 grand, which for new RV prices doesn't sound that bad, does it? But that's in 2001. Now, what was 150 grand back then in a motorhome is 400 grand plus now, and not even have near the build quality. I mean, just look at the detail. Wow. Beautiful motorhome, guys. Ready to go. I've already done the check on it. It's good to go. $39,900. Not gonna take a penny less for it. Try to find one for that anywhere else. If you've got one for sale, guys, especially if it's this nice, I'm a buyer. If you've got one for sale this nice, I don't care if it's 2,500, 3,000 miles away, I'm a buyer. And I'll come get it. Or not me, but one of my drivers will. If you've got one for sale, call or text 423-605-6747. We're buying RVs every day, and guys, we need inventory like you won't believe, because we're selling these things like you won't believe. And you see why when you come on to a dealership like this and see a motorhome like this for $39,900. That's a down payment for a diesel motorhome at most dealerships. Here, you can buy the whole thing, lock, stock, and barrel as far as this motorhome's concerned. For a price, for a down payment amount on a late model diesel pusher somewhere else. And this thing will do everything a brand new one will do with a whole lot more style and build quality. Yeah, it may not have Wi-Fi extender and you know, its own hotspot built in and satellite TV and all that good stuff, but do you really need all that? I'd rather have quality over technology. I don't know about y'all, but that's just me. It may not have lane keeping, blind spot systems and lane keeping systems and all that like these newer ones do, but guys, who cares? But you're not spending 400 grand either. $39,900 while it lasts, and which won't be long. You need to look at this thing. I'm gonna warn you though, first person that looks at this thing or test drives it or both will buy it. So don't drive this thing, don't come look at it unless you're ready to buy, because you're not going to find anything else to compare it to here, and probably won't ever. I mean, I've got some other unit. I got one other unit for $39,900 and it's nice in a diesel, but it ain't this nice. Nowhere, I mean, it's near it. This right here, guys, is something that I wish I had a lot full of, and I don't care if it is 21 years old. Hey, I'm not scared of the age of one, not one in this condition. I'd take this. I'll take this over two 2022 models. Definitely like it, guys. I just can't get over the furniture, the carpet in here. Everything's original. Nothing's been messed with. Except the light bulbs have been changed, and they put a HD TV up there where the original head knocker CRT TV was at. They called them that because if you ever had one of them fall out on your head while you're driving, yeah, head knocker to say the least. At least I don't. That one's in there. It's not falling. So, and if it does fall, it's not like it's going to kill you. It's just one of those little lightweight small TVs. But yeah, guys, this is a nice unit. 6-speed Allison, 330 Cummins, 47,000 miles. Wow. Never lived in. Being kept in a building when it wasn't being used. Plugged up too, by the way. Wow. Dash air works, roof airs work, refrigerator and freezer's getting cold. Oh, it's got a 1500 watt inverter too, forgot to mention that. Factory inverter built in. And as far as I can tell, it works because it's not throwing me any error lights and the power button comes on. But yeah, guys, sleeps 4. Actually sleeps 5 because that Chase Lounge can sleep 1 person, and this sofa I'm sitting on here is a sleeper sofa. So you can sleep 5. You can probably put your pallet on the floor in the kitchen area if you need to sleep a couple extra. Just keep you one of those little $60-$70 Walmart blow-up air mattresses in your closet for unexpected company, and throw that thing on the floor, plug it up, you're good to go. But anyway, check this one out, guys. Now, I may not have any financing available on this because it's a 2001, so if you do need financing, you're either going to have to go to your bank or credit union or look at one that's 3 or 4 years older or newer here, because you got to have about a 04, 05 to get financing with approved credit and down payment. But that's because my nationwide lenders don't want to fool with older RVs. Your local bank or credit union, they need the money. That's how they make their money, by loaning money. They're more inclined to loan on older RVs than like the big nationwide banks who have got tons of money. And it's not crucial for them to loan on older vehicles. So, check with your bank if you need financing, credit union, and of course let us know whatever they need. We'll be happy to send it to them. Of course, you got to pay cash or trade or a combination of the 3. But that's the price, guys, $39,900. I challenge you to find a nicer motorhome for less, because they're not out there with lower miles in this kind of condition. This thing is absolutely beautiful, guys. Not a stain in the ceiling. I mean, not a sag in the ceiling. Metal roof. Incredible. Call 706-965-7929 if you need delivery service. $1.50 a mile, one way. And like I said, it's got a full tank of diesel if you want to come get it yourself. Or we'll deliver it to you for $1.50 a loaded mile, one way. That's a bargain with the price of everything these days. Man, I just can't. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of geeking out on this one a little bit. Honestly, I think this is nicer than that 97 Winnebago Mini I did the other day, which was a nice unit, but I mean, that's like comparing a compact car to a big luxury SUV. That one and this one, of course, this is twice the price too, but by gosh, you get 3 times a motorhome for twice the price. $39,900, 47,000 miles, big Cummins, diesel gen. Wow. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think about it. Smash me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Feel free to comment, share on social media. Got some more RVs coming, guys. Bought a few more today. We have some stuff coming in. Like I said, we need inventory bad. If you've got one for sale, give us a call. For actual to sell us your RV and sell us your RV only, please don't call this number if you want to buy one from us. Call 423-605-6747. If you want to buy an RV from us, like this beautiful Diplomat, call 706-965-7929. Make sure it's available. You probably, and I highly recommend leaving a deposit on it, especially if you're coming a long distance, because I'm going to warn you, it's going to take you about a minute and a half to say, hey, I want this thing. Here's my money. You think I'm joking on that, guys, but if you've been looking at other motorhome, diesel motorhomes in this price range, you're going to jump all over this one because it's that nice. Thank y'all so much for watching, guys. Man, I tell you, I just let's do one more walkthrough. Sorry, like I said, I'm just geeking out. I love these old motorhomes, guys. They just appeal to me a lot. Always love these things. This is what I grew up being around, and you know, back in the good old days when I was selling RVs, this is what I sold. And to see a Survivor like this in this kind of condition is a very big treat for me, and especially being able to review it on video for y'all. I think it's a treat for y'all too. At least I hope it is. And I know this may not be for everybody. Not everybody wants to buy a 22-year-old motorhome, or 21-year-old motorhome, but my gosh, guys, you can still appreciate it. You really can. Thank y'all so much for watching, and look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.